Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I want to do another video of a hypothetical situation. Now, I'm going to set some guidelines here. First, these have to be, and I'm making this an open tag. I've seen that a lot of these guys that watch my show, or even girls, they like these open tags. So I'm going to let you just, you know what, if you want to do this challenge, go on ahead, do this challenge. I challenge you because I've been meditating on this for about 3 weeks. So this video will have these rules. These have to be knives that you own, okay? I have already excluded all my traditionals and everything like that because I am not going to choose those. This is, okay, the Swiss Armies may make it, but all those traditionals, I'm not even considering them. But I am doing a video, and this is going to be an open tag, if you could only have 3 knives and why. So that's actually going to be the really hard part in this video, is the why. We can easily choose 3 knives and just say, oh, those are the 3, but why? So today I'm going to go through my main collection, which is actually pretty small right now, but I'm going to go through here and I'm going to choose 3 knives and tell you why they're making it. So I've been really meditating on this, and I've already decided I want one cheap knife, I want a fun knife, and then I want a really good knife that can do almost anything. So those are my criterias there. Let's get started. So first of all, this isn't going to make it. It's the only 3 knives I can own. This isn't going to make it. So that's going to be gone. Okay. The Huntsman, maybe, okay? I'm gonna put that on the maybe side. Spyderco Bird Caracara as a cheap knife. Now I'm just gonna put this as a definite maybe. CRKT Pilar by Heine Haynes, I'm not even gonna include it. It's not gonna make it in my top 3. The Buck 110. I don't even carry this thing on a regular basis. I'm not even going to include it, even though I'm tempted to keep it as a classic. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. So, first off, really nice knife that can do it all, okay? That's not this. This isn't going to do it all. It's nice, but it's not going to do it all. Viper Knives Storm, okay? It's a nice knife. It could do it all, but I don't think I'm going to be keeping it. And if people are wondering what I'm wearing, I am wearing a Invicta Pro Diver. This one I've had for about 3 years. I'm going to be servicing it soon, but it's definitely reliable. I don't believe the hate. It's definitely good. Okay. A fun knife, maybe a fun knife. What's going to be my fun knife? I'm sorry, but the Ace Ioma is not going to make it, okay? I don't even think the Kershaw Blur is going to make it, this one. Now, the Civivi Trailblazer. No, but it's got to be nice, you know? It's going to be the only 3, so that's not going to make it. I'm just keeping these in here because I don't want to have to pack them all back up. So just making it easier on my life. Okay. Benchmade Osborne Modified. Nice knife, can do it all. Can't really slice. It's not a good slicer. So... maybe. I'm gonna make that a maybe. No, I'm not even gonna make that a maybe. No. And do I want to have a traditional, like, multi-tool knife? Would that take the place of the bird? Or do I just want a knife? Is it just gonna be a knife? Because I can always buy tools, you know. Oh man, okay, now it's getting hard. I thought I knew what I was gonna do when I was thinking about this, but okay. Benchmade Freak versus H1 Salt 2. Very good knife, a very good knife. Can practically do everything. It's not going to be your extreme hard use knife, but I don't use my knives for everything hard use, but of course I would have a cheap knife if I had to abuse it. Now I can say this in this open tag, if you break it, you can replace it with the same one. Let's just say that, you know, for longevity's sake, but they are going to be the same 3. Replaceable. This is replaceable. But is it nice? Nice and can do everything? No. No, it's not. So we've got Spyderco Maximet. Okay, nice. Can do a lot of work, that Maximet. Ooh, man. Man, oh man. And it's better than M4 steel, but boy, that tip. You break that tip off, you are done. You are done. And Spyderco does not replace blades. So I think that's not even, whoops, hit the camera. I don't even think that's gonna make it as the nice one that can do everything. And I think by default, I'm leaning towards the Freak, okay? This is a great knife. It can do almost anything. Process food as long as the edge is clean or you've had your tetanus shot. I think that's it. Okay, that's my first choice. Okay, now I have to have my cheap knife and a fun knife, just something that's fun. It can be fidgety, it can be cool looking, it can be have a cool factor to it, and I've already decided what that one is going to be. Out of my collection, the ZT, and I always forget, 0640. That's going to be my fun one. It's not really a knife that will do everything, but it is a fun one, and I'm going to choose that. So that is my second choice. Now I have to choose a cheap one. Now, do I need to have this one that locks? Do I have to have a locker? Or do I want to go with the Trailblazer? Okay, this is relatively cheap, about 70 bucks. Can do almost everything that I want. It's better steel. This has 14C28N. That's a better steel than 8CR. But I mean, do I want to really do this and not have my Handyman? I mean, if I have the Handyman, I mean, that's got a lot of bases covered. That could do a ton of work, and you get 2 blades out of that. But it's a lot of stuff. I will admit that. That's a lot of stuff to carry on a regular basis as your third option. And do I really need everything? I'd probably have a toolbox nearby if I had to use a tool like the pliers. Would I be going with the Huntsman? And you know what? I haven't even made a decision on what I would be carrying. Like, I've thought over at least what I might choose in this, but I haven't really decided what I would choose. I'm doing that right now. And you know what? I don't think the Civivi is going to make that. Don't think it's going to make that choice. Because I want to have something that's cheap. Like, if I break it, I don't feel bad about it. And you know what? I think... So right now I have this one here. And then I have this one here. Okay? Which one will this be? Oh my gosh, wow. I mean, yes, I have a small collection. Okay, don't get me wrong. This is more knives than most people have. But I will say this. I have dropped my collection numbers down, and this had made it easier to do this. If I started and did this with how many I used to have, holy cow, I'd be here for almost 3 hours debating. But, do I want a multi-tool that's slim, that's got enough of what I will use? You know, enough that I'll use, and I could carry this and be prepared for almost anything in my daily life. Popping a bottle of wine, carrying a parcel, cutting up leather, bottle, a beer, you know, cutting some twine, or do I want this big behemoth as my cheap EDC lockback blade that, you know, I'm going to carry. Now, this is going to be very interesting because I had thought about doing my Pioneer X, but I prefer this. This has a few more tools than that does, but I want to have something that is going to be, that, I mean, that's going to be durable, worthy, and can do the job and fit many different situations of cutting. I feel, I mean, of course, if you want to do this challenge and include a multi-tool, because it has a blade, I think you can do it, but I don't think, I mean, I can always get a toolbox, you know, and if I can't, but man, out in the field, you know, like let's say I'm camping, or let's say I'm out in the office and I've got to put a desk together or something and I don't have the right tool, I'd carry this at least knowing I'd have to do that job. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, and I thought this would be an easy thing to do for the last choice. Why didn't I do my top 4, top 5? I've already done a 7, but man, if I could only have 3 that I own right now, if I could only have 3, holy cow. Oh, man. But the bird, though, I mean, that blade, usable, cuttable, will do some work. It's got some longevity because it's a tall blade. It's a slicer, can be used in the kitchen. Hey, man, I think it's going to be this. I can always have a toolbox, but a really nice, sharp, dedicated knife that's locking, that can do some serious work, but it's also cheap, you know? I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. If I could only have 3 knives, and why? Okay, well, here's why. This is the hard part. So this one here, I probably will never spend this much money on this knife if I had to buy it again. Why I like it is the green. I love the green. I really like the green. I love the construction. It's an Emerson design. And then we've got the Super Freak, which is just a beast in colors and everything. And then we've got the durable, cheap, affordable Bird Cara that could be replaced if I ever needed to, and if I needed to, hand to somebody else. So those are my 3, and this is an open tag. So if you're watching this and you want to make a video on the 3 knives you would have to keep, do it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.